Hello there guys, it's me, Wisely, and welcome to a new series or new video called Vengeance. This is part of, not only Vengeance but other games as well, my personal build. So this is our new series called Personal Build, and this video will going to be a part of Vengeance High Class Build, but this is not actually a Vengeance High Class Build because I'm going to show you soon why. So here we go with our personal build. And by the way, this is only a normal attack or auto attack build. As you can see, there's you didn't see any active skills or damaging skills against monsters or against bosses. So I'm going to show you only the buffs. So here we go with our requirements, stats requirement. Of course, vitality full 100 points, critical chance 50 points full, critical damage 50 points full, block chance 50 points full, and block damage 50 points full. And and the rest of the points will go on the attack speed, 18 points. So next up we have our Crusader skill tree, which our passive skill that we going to increase. Vitality, first passive vitality 2 points, which leads to elemental resistance passive 5 points, and our first buff, Unity of Elements, 20 points. And secondary passive, which leads to another passive, Black Chance, 5 points, and Black Damage, 5 points. Our second Vitality passive, 3 points, which leads to critical damage, 2 points. Lightning skill damage, 1 point only. Remember, 1 point only. Keep in mind because we are going to use our auto attack. We're not going to use any skill, damage skill. So, our lightning damage passive, 10 points. Third passive vitality, 3 points. Fourth, passive vitality, 1 point. And fifth, passive vitality, 3 points, which leads to our secondary buff, Spirit of Beast, 20 points. Sixth, passive vitality, 3 points, which leads to any type of skill such as our first passive Black Chance, 5 points, and our passive Black Damage, 5 points, and Reliable Shield, our 1 point passive. Yes, a unique passive. Of course, we have our third buff. Third buff, Zeal. Yes, Zeal. I forgot. 20 points, and which leads to second unique passive, Fanaticism, 1 point. Of course, it's a unique passive. So of course we have our another points for Crusader 3 fire skill damage. Remember, 1 point only. We're not going to use any damage based skill. Of course, fire damage, 3 points, which leads to our third unique passive, Strength of Mind. Of course, 1 point. Of course, there's we're not going to use Wizard skill tree, but we're going to use a Rogue skill tree, such as passive, critical chance, 3 points, movement speed, 2 points, which leads to dexterity 2 points, critical damage 1 point, which leads to our last our last buff, Agreement of Shadows, 20 points. Vitality, yes, another 7th passive, but actually first Vitality passive on the Rogue, skill 3, 2 points. Dexterity, yes, the second Dexterity passive, 3 points. And critical chance, our second critical chance passive, 5 points, which leads to a unique rogue passive, Devil's Mark, of course, 1 point. And so that's it. As you can see on my skill, there's a heal. Of course, not this potion. Actually, this, as you can see on my last video, as you can see that I waste a lot of potions because you don't need any potions on this build, but you're going to use this, as you can see highlighted. So I'm going to show you what is my equipment. As you can see, why this is my personal build and doesn't include as a high class build, because first of all, this is not upgraded up to 10 points. Yes, this is not a plus 10 item, but you can use this to fight against monsters, as you can see on my last video. So we have our Golden Helm of Retribution as our helm, Red Override Chest as our top armor, Red Override Belt as our belt, of course, which leads to add the Source of Torment, the critical chance 6%, and 240 to 260 poison damage, whatever. So we have our healer, Cloth Pants, plus 10. Yes, some by the way, you should prioritize this item, but before that, yeah, we have our healer, Cloth Pants, plus 10. As you can see, you should observe what I have on these slots. We have our total of 6 magic resistance, total of 6 magic resistance, total of 6 magic resistance. We have 2 magic resistance and 3% mud black chance, and of course our boots with the total of 7 magic resistance, and ring of equality with a total of 2 magic resistance, nobleman's ring with a 2 magic resistance. Yes, this is plus 10. I think we have our plus 1 override chest, but don't mind that, it just only adds HP. Sometimes other items that has a mana can be added when you upgrade an item. Of course, the damage also. The basic attack damage, not the skill damage. So we have our Thief Sign with 24% attack speed, Ferrous Rune of Legion plus 6 with 48% attack speed, Golden Shoulders of Retribution with a 6% magic resistance, Red Override Bracers as our bracers with a 36% attack speed, Healing Touch plus 9 with 24% attack speed, our Shield Absorber as our offhand item with 6% magic resistance and 3% black chance. And last but not the least, Solar Restaurat 10% with 24% attack speed. So that's pretty much it. Prioritize the weapon first that deals elemental damage. Yes, that deals elemental damage because this thing deals area damage. Yeah. So, and of course, prioritize the healing skill that has, of course, the mana and health because they give a ton of mana and health when you upgraded it up to 10 plus 10. And of course, I actually want to upgrade this up to 10, but yeah, you should upgrade others. And last but not the least, this one, I only upgraded this just to increase my stats up to full. Speaking of stats, these are my stats now. I'm going to show you the highlight of these stats. We have attack speed almost 400%, 388.2, critical chance 84.6. Wait, I'm going to show you something. When you use these buffs, we have our 11,597 HP, 4,664 mana, 42% defense, and 110 magic resistance. We don't need to have our armor or defense because we already have a block chance of 80% that blocks 100% of its damage from the monsters. So we have our highlight stats for today. We have 415.2 attack speed, critical chance of 100% that deals 375% because that's the only maximum critical damage that's only allowed on this game. As you can see here. Yes, that's right. So we have our fire damage 120 to 150, ice damage 2, 307 to 348, 34 to 4,700 lightning damage, and 547 to 608 poison damage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's it for our first video for today, my personal build for Vengeance RPG. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So make sure to subscribe. Ideas and suggestions, let me know in the comments. And we'll see you guys on the next video. And have a good day.